a request for a mitten potholder. I need one. I don't have any at all that I know of. And I'm going to tell you, I've never made one. But we're going to give it a try. Alright, now this is called Insta-Bite. See here? Insta-Bite. Yeah, you can see it. Bigger and I'll get out. Alright, this right here has the instructions to it. So I figured that I would do this. Now the carrying instruction says machine wash warm, tumble dry, use warm iron if needed. We don't never iron ours. Alright, let's see if there's anything in here that we need. Alright, cut 2 pieces 9 by 12. Okay, let me find us some fabric. Okay, now you do not want to use regular fiber fill. You will get burned. It will hurt really bad. Don't do that. Okay, so now our next step is we need to take and draw this out. So I'm going to show you how to do that here in a little bit. I got to get some help. Now, it says you need to cut out 2 9 by 12. So we're going to cut out 2 9 by 12. Well, I just had my, oh no. There we go. I got it now. I may not have had it again. Alright, there is 1. Now watch this right here. Okay, now we'll cut that little bit. Now we have 9. And we got 12 and a half. And cut off this top. So there's that one. There's 9 by 12 there. And then, well, this is 12 and a half. We're not going to worry about that little half an inch. You can always cut it off later if we need to. Alright, here's this and this. Now let me get my material straightened out and we'll give it a cut. Alright, I'm just going to give this a wipe down. I have it at 10. It is uneven, but we will make it even. And all. So I got 2 different colors here that I want. I think these 2 would work great. I hope anyway. We're going to find out, ain't we? Alright, so here we have that. And we only need 2 pieces. So let's finish cutting this down. Let's go down here this way. Let's do it this way, I think. So here we got this. Let's cut across the top. Now we know this right here slides even. This is the one I cut down. Ain't it? No, this is the side of it I cut down. So let's go right here. And there we go. That's what I want right there. So, make sure I got all my layers. Give it a whack this away. That's good scrap. I'll see another quilt coming up one day. Alrighty. Now we have our pieces that we need. So, I'm going to do the tracing and we'll be back. Okay, you want to take your paper that you want to trace, put it with your other paper, put a paper clip or something to keep it down. And you want your window clean, sorry, but no dice. I got a dog. So you want to take it, put it up to the light, and then you want to trace it out all the way around. And then I'll show you how to make it bigger. Alrighty. Oop. Oh well, that's a lost one. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Now, we want to enlarge it. I mean, see, that'll be too small. So what we're going to do is we're going to start right out here in the corner. And we're going to just like a 1/2 inch and bring it out. Like that. Then a 1/2 inch over here and bring it out. All the way around. Now you can also take and put one of your fingers, your knuckle on it, and do it. But here lately I've just got so used to doing it. Go right here and that way. Now, I think we need a bigger thumb. I think that'll work. See there? Now we have seam allowance and all. So let's get us a pair of scissors. We're going to cut this bad baby out. Alright, now, if you do not have a pattern that you can cut out, this is what you want to do. Get you a piece of paper, stick your hand down on it, put your thumb out like this, have it sitting straight where your arm is straight. Take your pencil, lay it up against your arm, and lay it out. Okay, and then just draw all around it. You want to go straight up here, down, and around. Alright, now, once you do that, you want to do the same identical thing. Right in here, draw it around. So you have a seam allowance. And then you just cut it out. See, it's almost the same. The only thing we don't have is this right here, curvy thing right here. I hope that, yeah, that should be big enough. But yeah, mine's bigger on this right here part than that one is. But see, that right there worked. You want to make sure you be able to move your fingers in there. But that right there works just as well. Alright, now we're done with that. Now then, we want to cut out our mittens. We want to cut out our mittens. Alright, so this is what I suggest to do. Okay? I thought I had 4 here. Oh my goodness, I don't have 4. I have 4. Where's the what I do with the other ones? Hopefully these are big enough to cut them out. We're going to find out. No. Okay, I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board on this. Alright. But this is what I suggest to do. We cut this one in half. So I got to cut some more of that. Thought I had 4 and I don't. That's okay. We're going to put this one on top of this one. Like this. We're going to put this one on top of this one. We'll take our pattern, put it on there, pin it down. We want to pin it all the way around. Okay? Now we want to cut it out. See if we can't do this. Yeah, this will work. Go right on off there. Alrighty. So I'm going to cut me out my rest of the pieces, and I'm going to get them all done like this, and then I'll be back. Alrighty. I've got a ruler here, and what I'm going to do, let's see if I can't do it this way. I'm going to level this right here up best I can. It's really not going to matter. It's really not going to matter too much. Okay? That looks pretty good to me. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to cut this all the way up. Discard that. Trim that up. So I've got my ruler length here. So that is 8 by 3.5. I've got one for this one and one for that one. Alrighty. Now then, I want you to look at the way that it is here, right in here. We need to cut there. I don't know if the directions tells you to or not, but you want to be able to get in there. So what I'm going to suggest is, let me get this right here where I can see it. Say about 1.5 inches in. So that way you can move your thumb. Okay? Because when you get it in here, you're not going to be able to move your thumb. And you're going to want to be able to get that over there. So I'm probably saying we probably need to go 2.5. Let's go 2 inches in. Okay, go ahead. Okay, now let's cut all of them down to our mark. Okay, now let me find that and see. Oh my goodness, I ain't got no one pin in that one. Woo-wee. Should have 2. Okay, now we got those 2 and we got these 2. Okay, now let's find the instructions, what it says. Alright, trace in large oven mitt pattern on right side of one piece of the fabric. Trace and reverse oven mitt pattern on the right side. That's what we did here. That's what we did here. Okay. It says bind entire cuff edge with bias binding. Add a hanging loop by stitching the end of a 4-inch ribbon under the binding. Alrighty. Lay the set of fabric together with lining fabrics facing out. Zig around a zigzag around all edges except cut edges. Trim away excess fabric from zigzagging edge. Okay, well that sounds pretty neat. So let's just take this one. And we want to put them gotta put this in the middle. We'll put this one right here in the middle. And then this one right here like this. We're going to pin it back down. So let's do all of them that way. Doo-doo-doo. Alrighty, I hope that you was able to read that on there. But we're going to make our own bias strips. So, I hope y'all are ready. Let's make some. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off a little bit of this right here. I think I'm going to go with this. So, all I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that down. I'm done with that, but I'll put it over here. Keep on going back after it, going back after it. It's driving me crazy. Alright, so now we have whatever this is. I didn't measure it. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this one. We're going to lay it up here with that one. Get it lined up right here on the edge. Okay? Now, I don't know how other people make it. But now when you take your material right here, you can't stretch it. But you know, let me get this out here. You know what the bias is by the stretchiness of it. See how this side will stretch and this side won't? See how it gives? And this side won't? So this right here is your bias. Okay. Now, so we want to be able to cut it on the bias, which will be this side here. Okay. When you have, let's see if I can get a piece of paper already used. Okay. You have weaving. Okay. Like that. And this side is strong. This side is weak. Okay? So that's all bias means is weak. Okay. So, now then, here we got this right here. I'm just going to lay my ruler on it like this because it's really not going to matter too much. I mean, I make sure your line right here is level with your fold so you'll have straight bias. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it like that right there. Get that out of my way. I'm going to very easily turn it around. Okay, sorry that it cut off. My memory is full. So I'm having to do some changes to work. So while I was doing all my changes, I did this one. So, let me show you. See here? See how it works pretty good? Now, I've still got to put this on there, but that's okay. We can handle that and all. And so you can pick up a pan right out of that. Okay, so we're not done with this one. We still got to put on the outside. But let's get the other one like this one. Okay, so now we were working on the bias. Okay, I need that, don't want to get rid of that. So let's cut this one out, and we're going to work on the bias again. So let's get some bias strip out here, and we're going to do this all over again. So now I went through what the bias is and all. So let's see, right up there, fold it. Now, sure, you're going to have pieces that need to be cut off. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. But this is the way I fold it, and all, to where the grains, this is not the bias, this is the bias. So I want all this right here going pretty well much the same. So if I was to take this right here and pick it out and pull it, you would see what I was talking about. Alright, so I'm going to take this one again, which will have to be cut up here. Okay, so let's get that one. Let's turn it around. Get out of here. Now I want 2.5 inches. So we're going to do 2.5 inches and go up 2.5 inches. Now I do not know how big this is, so I'm just going to cut some down. I'll use what I need, and then I'll use the rest somewhere else. Okay. So right here we have 2 small pieces. So I don't know if, I can't remember what I was on there at the end. But now you could take it and like this right here, level it out, sew it down if you want to. Or you can take, and let me make sure I get this right, lay your piece across each one and take and sew from this line down to here. And I would say 9 chances out of 10 you already know this. And that right there's probably wrong. Nope, that was right. Yay! But you see how it just keeps on going? And this is your better bet. On the count of when you do it flat, you have more of a bulk. This throws your bulk off. Okay, and it will go through your sewing machine a whole lot more easier. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off of here, and I am going to fix me up some bias tape, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to put this around your mitten. I think that looks pretty good. This is my first mitten I ever made. Okay, here's the piece that I was talking about. See, when you open it up, maybe if I can, you see how it's like that? All you gotta do is just cut it. And there's no need in making a whole bunch of bias when you're not going to be using that much. So all you gotta do is just level this off and it'll be fine. Okay, now the next thing is when you sew these down, you can just trim this right here off right here, them little corners, and you got you some of that. Oh yes, I wonder if that's enough to go around that. Well, you know, Mama can't house it, so I've got to take it away from her. So, here we have it. Thank you, Mama Cat. Alright, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to take these pins, put them over here, this pin over here, because we want to be able to get our pins, we don't want them inside. So let's make sure we don't get them inside. Now then we can take this one, put it in all through all of them. And then this one, I would try to put it where the same pin is. We're going to take him out. Now then. Alright, now, if you look, we have some here and some over here. We need to kind of trim it up. Just a little bit. And right here at the cut, we need to trim it up just a little bit. Give it some roundness to it. Okay. Then we need to come over here. We need to fix this. I kind of like that into it. That roundness right there. Felt pretty good on the... You got to get all the layers. Alright, we're doing good on this side. Right here, we need to kind of round the corner. Okay. That works for me. My thumbs look pretty good. Everything else looks pretty good. Alright, now. My suggestion is you start with the thumb. Now let me set up the camera over here to where you are closer to watching me what I do. Alrighty. If you look right here, you have it's two of them right there. Okay? I'm not afraid to show you on how I done it, because when I try to take the bias tape around here, this right here is too tight. It's too tight. So I had to split it up to make it work. But it does work. See? Come on, man. I'll beat you up. Where you at, old man? Okay. But it does. I like it. But let's get it finished. Okay? So now we're going to start with the thumb. And work our way down. And I'm just going to use one of these. Right here. Cut off this piece right here. We don't need it. Alright. Now, start right here at the thumb. First thing I'm going to do is turn this in. Okay. Fold it in half. Okay. And let me see. There we go. Now I can get to it better. Then I'm going to start pinning it down. Now these pins are going to get in the way. So put them out this way. Because I learned that on this mitten. That where the pins are. And we don't want we want to be able to take the pins out as we go. Now, if you happen to run over top of a pin on this, it's not going to hurt it because you have such a big bulk here. So, you need to set your sewing machine up to a slow stitch, and it will work really good. That's how I did that one, on a slow stitch. Mama Cat is over there asleep, right by my sewing machine. I really do think that mitten turned out pretty good. I was going to work on our Harvey's quilt, and they are calling for snow and ice tomorrow. Oh, Lordy. I'm like, look, I'm not going to be able to stay in the sewing room in that kind of weather. Okay. Now, down here doesn't matter because we need to go around this right here. So we're just going to whack this off. Now we'll end up having to whack it again. But that's okay. We don't care. Now we need to work on this side. We've got to go half. Alright. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put half. Fold it in half and put it down. Okay. Don't pull it, because you only need to pull it whenever you're going around a curve. And we're not going around a curve yet. Yeah, we are. As you can tell, I heard it go off that time. Okay, it keeps on cutting off because of the storage space. Maybe I need to get back on that quilt. But I wasn't having that problem because I was putting them up, you know, and I got a bunch of them more than the ones that are before this one, because I've learned that what you can do is make your video, upload it to private. Then when you upload it to private, when you want it to be viewed, then all you gotta do is just go in there and set it up for public. So, I mean, that's something new that I've just learned. I'm not too good at computers. We got a little bit there. Let's get that bulk out of there. Okay. And that way it's out of the way. So, and I just learned that today. And I don't even know what today is. Another day. I know it's not Wednesday, because Wednesday is the last day of the week that Rick has to work. And I happen to like it when he is home. I really do. Okay, now we're here at the bottom. So what we want to do is I'm going to cut it down here, where this right here is. Cut it off right there. There we go. Now we'll get that out of the way. Now, we want to fold it up. Cut a little bit more off. I ain't gonna kill it. Fold it in half. Okay. Well, not in half, but fold it down. There we go. There we go. That's what we want. Side by side. Alright. Now we're going to pin it down. Alright. I think we are ready to give. Alright. We're back at it again. Hopefully I can get it done. Alright. Now I'm going to start with the thumb. Well, no. I better start with this one so I can get this one so I can get the thumb. Okay. So we're talking about. So we're going to work around this way first. Now I have it on slow stitch, and that's what we want. And you will be able to pull some of this forward, and make sure you have you a stiletto or something here, because you're going to want it. So I'm going to be concentrating, okay? I don't know if y'all can see Mama Cat or not. She's laying right here. See here what I'm talking about? You're going to have some. Hers is a Sleeping Beauty. I don't know if you can see it. She's waking up. She's not liking this. Oh, she's going to move herself around for it. Okay. That works. You don't want to pick your needle up. You want to keep it down. See, we're starting to get us a bulk right here, which I expected it. So we're working our way down. We are almost done with this one. Alright, now I hope you can see this. Let me make sure. Coming around there to you. Make sure you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Let's see if I can. Okay, I'm going to turn this around and show you what I'm going to do. I want to make sure you can see it. I don't know what I've done to my ankle, but man, it hurts. Alright, this piece right here that I folded up, I want to fold it up more. Okay? Shove it in there. Come on, get in there. There you go. Alright. See? And I got just about even with that. If it goes past it, it's not going to be no big deal. Okay. So, yes, that's what I want to do. Let's go for it. Don't want to go too much past it. Okay. So now I am done with this part. So now what I'm going to do, now I've left some up here. It's okay. We're going to get it. I just want to get enough over there. Okay. Now, right here, we're going to start right here, and we're going to work on our thumb. Okay? I don't... Can you see? No, you probably can't. But I've got it even with the thumb at the bottom down here. So let's sew it. And here we go, lifting and tacking again. Okay, where you at there? Get in there. There we go. That's what I want. Lay that bad baby flat. Lay that bad baby flat. We're starting to get a little bit of bulk, but that's okay. We can make a couple stitches and get it all straightened out. And make the bulk go somewhere else. Good, look, we are working at the end here. Goody, goody, goody. Kind of get this. There we go. Alright. There we go. Up. Bulk again. Wow, we wasn't that fast. Okay. So now let me fix up the camera over there, and then I'll be right back. Alright, we gotta try to get this done. My memories, I'm telling you what, I'm having problems with that bad baby. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go around. We're going to cut off any of this excess that we don't need, without cutting into your threads. I mean, you could try it on right now. See? Okay. So we can have room here. Yeah, it's kind of like bad. My ankle is hurting. I don't know what I've done with it. Now, I do have a memory card in this thing. So I don't get it. And it says I have all kinds. I've only used 6 megabytes, and the other one, what I have not used is megabytes. So, megabytes, I got them backwards, I think. But I have, it's like there's less used. Alright, let's see, I'm going to be sewing around this way. Always try to fix it to where the way you are sewing. Then that way it makes it easier to pull these pins out. So that's what I'm doing. Alright, now right here I pulled I pulled it right here. So it's going to have a twist in it. If you work with it, you could probably work the twist out. Let's see how well I've done to work that twist out. Probably not too good. Nope, it's just brought it up to there. Alright, I'm going to leave that twist in there. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I mean, I could pull on it and get it out, but I'm just going to go ahead and go on. Now, right here at the thumb, what I did is just take it and folded it there, and I put a pin, and I folded it here, and I put a pin. Well, that didn't work too well. So we got 2 spots there. So now I'm going to bring it on down. Figure out how I'm going to put that pin in it. Alright, now, right here on this side, I said that's far enough. We don't need to go no further on it. And I stopped, right? It's not no big deal. We have it covered. Now, right here, since we have this right here hanging out, we really don't want it to hang out. So what I'm going to do is cut this little corner off, because it's wanting to stick out there. See how I've done that? We'll fold this one up. Don't worry, it ain't going to hurt a thing. So now we're going to turn all this, if I can get that to go. There we go. Just this corner right here you want to fold up. The rest of it, you want to try to get it on around. Get out of here. I don't need you. Alright. Alright, now I'm just going to pin this down until I get the other side going, because it'll be much easier to fight with that. Alright, I'm going this way. I'm going to go this way. I'm sewing it. I'm going to go like this. I'll be going down this way. Okay. So I want to go this way with it. I want to make it where it's easy to get the pins out. Because, and now right there's got another one. Oh lordy. That's a sloppy job, I'm going to tell you. I don't mind telling you. Sorry if you don't like my honesty, but being honest, I don't like your lies. And I'm not saying nobody's lying to me, it just comes to my mind. So, that's just a crazy thing. I think that's the way it goes. I may be wrong, but see how easier it's coming out to folding, even though I've stretched it. It's alright. It'll be fine. Alright, now let's work on this down here, to where it will look better. I'm telling you, that right there is just not going to go. So I have went too far with this. So let me find my seam ripper. It's not going to hurt a thing. Rip it, rip it. Let's take out just a couple of stitches. Fold it up. Now we'll turn it. Come on, get up in there. Get up in there. Don't you give me no lip. Or don't you give me no finger. Alright. So now then, we have got that. Now I don't mind the split in it. Don't mind it a bit. Okay, there's that one. Ah, and I let go of that one. Shame on me. Okay. Now, I'm going to go get warm a minute. Then we're going to come back and we're going to sew that one down.